well-being, and a great way to do that is to make sure you have quality health insurance. Covered California is the only place you can go to get financial help to lower the cost of your coverage. Joining us now is Jessica Altman, the Executive Director of Covered California, to talk about a key deadline coming up. Hi, Jessica.
Hello.
Yeah, well, we're happy to have you on. For our viewers who don't know, what is Covered California and who is it for?
So Cover California is California's state-based health insurance marketplace, and we are for anyone who doesn't have health insurance from another source, not from their job, they're not on Medicare yet, to come and buy comprehensive, quality, affordable health insurance coverage. And as you said, we're the only place where you can receive financial assistance to purchase health insurance for yourself and your family.
Yeah, which is extremely helpful for people. And what if you get health insurance, like you were kind of mentioning, through your job? Would Covered California be an option for people and their families?
Yeah, so you can come to Covered California if you have employer-based health insurance coverage, but you're only eligible for our financial assistance if you do not have access to affordable employer coverage. But there are people where their employer coverage is not affordable, or it's only affordable for the employee but not for the spouse, the kids. So any of those people who are not seeing an affordable level of coverage from the employer can come to Cover California and receive assistance.
Okay, good to know. And why is having health insurance so important?
You know, it's about peace of mind. It's about taking care of your family, of your loved ones. As we head into this new year, we are also still dealing with the 3 different illnesses that are in our communities right now. I think the pandemic taught us that we don't know what's around the corner for our health. So this is really about preparing and taking care of yourself, and again, your family members as well.
Yeah, I think you kind of hit it perfectly. We were just dealing with the pandemic, still kind of currently dealing with it, and so many illnesses going around. So making sure that we can keep everyone safe and healthy is really needed. Let's talk about the financial help available. How much does coverage cost?
So 90% of the people that we cover are receiving financial assistance.
Wow.
They're receiving an average of almost $500 a month, and that's about 80% of the premium. Now, we offer 2 kinds of financial assistance, one for that monthly cost, that monthly premium to lower it, and many people also receive help with those out-of-pocket costs like copays and deductibles. If I were to give you one stat, it would be that 2/3 of the people we cover today are eligible for comprehensive health insurance coverage at a cost of $10 or less per month.
Wow. Okay. And I understand there's a key deadline coming up. When do people need to sign up by?
January 31st. So open enrollment does end on January 31st.
Okay.
This is the time when you don't need a reason to come in. You could have just not been paying attention. Now is the time. After January 31st, if you lose health insurance coverage from somewhere else, if you move, if you get married, if you have a kid, any of those special circumstances, you can still come on. But now is the time. You don't need a reason.
Okay, so do it now. Don't wait until the last minute when everyone's trying to get in.
Now's the time.
Yes, and I've read California has reduced its uninsured rate by more than any state in the nation, but there's more work to do.
Yeah, incredible progress. And this is Cover California's 10th open enrollment. So we're celebrating a decade of progress, but also celebrating the decade of work that we still have to do. So we know there are over 1 million Californians who are still going without health insurance, who are uninsured, who are eligible for financial assistance either through Cover California or through Medi-Cal, either half of whom are eligible for coverage that would cost them $0 per month. And so we have to get the word out. We know that cost is a barrier, but for a lot of these Californians where it's $0 a month, cost is clearly not the only barrier. So we have to break through.
Okay, you said there are so many people who are eligible who may not know. So how do people find out their options and how much financial help they may be able to receive?
Yeah. Visit coveredca.com. That's our website. On coveredca.com, you can take 5 minutes, enter 4 pieces of information, and get a really quick estimate of what plans are available in your area and what it would cost you based on your income and the financial assistance that you are eligible for. So coveredca.com. But if you need it, you can also call us, and we do have an in-person presence as well across the state.
Okay, I have to admit, Jessica, health insurance, it can be complicated doing it. So can people get help enrolling and getting through that process?
Yes, and this is that in-person presence. So in addition to our own fabulous service center team that is there to help you on the phones, on our chatbot CC, we have over 11,000 certified enrollment partners across the state, both insurance agents and community-based organizations who are in your community, generally within 10 minutes of where you sit and stand right now and where you live. who understand the challenges faced where you live here in the Sacramento-Yolo region, and who speak whatever language or dialect that you may need to successfully navigate our healthcare system, which can be complicated.
Yeah, so that's helpful. Okay, again, when is that deadline?
January 31st, end of the month. It's coming.
Okay, and remind our viewers why they should sign up now rather than waiting till later, you guys.
Peace of mind, get it done, check that box off your list, get that New Year's resolution done. It's time to do it.
All right, Jessica, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course, and for more information, you can go on over to coveredca.com.